City Council, it was after a lot of deliberation. I was very concerned about tax increases.
In 2004, I was saying we're out of control. Enough is enough. What in the world is going on? I fought while I was on the council this past year for a 0% tax increase for 2007. And I would like the person in this room who understood when you were paying more in taxes that you were doing that to build our reserves.
Every year for the last several years, 4 years let's say, the city has created $1 to $2 million surpluses, and we have set them aside in reserve funds.
We have created an annual operating profit of $1 million to $2 million a year for the last 3 years. We have another one this year and be another one next year.
No other municipality has reserves that high, because we certainly shouldn't sit on 25% of our funds and say we'll never touch them.
I did, when I ran 2 years ago, say I was going to fight to keep taxes stable and to keep them low, and I was actually fighting in 2004 about the tax increases.
We tend to get sandbagged on the budgets that are presented, so they justify a tax hike, and then, 12 months later we see operating results that show that we had another surplus, yes, but yet we've collected higher taxes from the citizens.
But we are now talking about having $8 million in reserves, free reserves for the city, which you all pay to us, which is great, having a higher bond rating because we're sitting on the reserves, and we're handed a tax proposal, which the council majority is still, which we're still yet to talk about, that gives you another 5% tax increase.
I can't support that. I can't support that. I can't support that. We tend to get sandbagged on the budgets that are presented.
We're handed a tax proposal that gives you another 5% tax increase. But we are now talking about having $8 million in reserves, free reserves for the city, which you all pay to us.
No other municipality has reserves that high, because we certainly shouldn't sit on 25% of our funds and say we'll never touch them.
We're out of control. Enough is enough. What in the world is going on?
I can't support that. I can't support that. I can't support that.
People are struggling with health care. People are working harder for less. They are having a tougher time saving, tougher time retiring.
The Bush economy is like a trap door. Too many families are one pink slip, one missed mortgage payment, one medical diagnosis away from falling through and losing everything.
If we're going to preserve the middle class, if we're going to strengthen the middle class, if we're going to grow the middle class,
Homeowners need a break. Politics and politicians have disappointed you so many times before, to the point where sometimes it seems easier just to tune out and walk away. We need a different kind of politics.